this your fire? It's good. Not the best fire I've seen, but I can tell you tried. Oh, yes. This is your fire. But you won't mind if I stay for a little while. Nobody else will admire it because it's not very good, but I like it. A little. And in exchange, I'll tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. And then you won't get caught in it. It's a very good offer. You should accept. Most moth people don't give out clear warnings. We prefer to be a little more mysterious. Have you heard of us before? Like Mothman? You know, big wings, red eyes, bridge collapses. Usually hangs around in Virginia, I think. He's the most famous. The rest of us do most of us do different disasters. Some do personal ones, but I'm on a bigger scale than that. Just a little more. Yeah. Fix the shoring on that side. Amateur hour. Some people. But I did agree to warn you properly, and I am nothing if not a moth of her word. Just prepare yourself. We deal in disasters. We are harbingers of doom and destruction. We warn, but we cannot make you listen. And humans never listen. You always think you know better. Like, I don't get it. You're not that bright sometimes. I knew this one guy, and I showed up over a lake. Oh, you know the lake a few miles off? Yeah. I showed up and he... Anyway. Oh, yes. The warning. Remember, human, all I can do is warn you. I can't tell you what you need to do to avoid this horrible fate, nor can I tell you what consequences there might be for trying to outrun death. I did see this documentary about it, though. A bunch of teenagers were meant to get on a plane to Paris, but then they didn't because one of them had a vision. Then the plane exploded, and they all started dying in strange, unlikely ways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a documentary. It was on TV. They can't lie to you on TV. That's illegal. Anyway, what was I... Oh, yes, my warning. I don't usually give out individual warnings. There's a hierarchy to moth people. You probably didn't know that. The more important moth person you are, the bigger disasters you get to announce. If you're just starting out, you tell people about small-scale things. Things that only make a difference to one, maybe two people. You spend a lot of time lurking around farmhouses or cemeteries and hoping you get noticed. Some tap on windows, but that's strictly amateur. No professional moth person does that. Marshmallow? I discovered these recently. Did you know about them? This one is pink, but you can also get white ones. They taste different. Look, if you put this one on a stick and put it over the fire... magical. So, that's another good thing I've done for you. But anyway, the disaster. You're very distracting. And I don't mean it in a way like the fire is distracting. Where you see it or hear it, and all you can think about is the flames and being near it. Feeling the warmth on your face, watching the light dance, the scent of ash. No! You're distracting me in the same way a small dog. No. Wait. That's too mean. You're distracting like a bug. You're there, and you stop me from keeping my thoughts in order. Yes, that's better. Moths aren't bugs. Anyway, I'm not a moth. I'm a moth person. It's different. Well, do you want to know what the disaster is or not? Because we can sit here and argue about who's a bug and who's not a bug, or I can give you vital information to shape the rest of your days. It's all up to you. Okay, so tomorrow at noon exactly, and I mean exactly. I don't care if your watch says it's 5 minutes past, I'm going by the time the sun says it is. And even you can't argue with the sun. 12 in the afternoon, untold horror will reign. I don't say this lightly. This is important, and it's the only warning I'm going to give. You should probably keep it to yourself, too. I know a lot about humans. I'm practically an expert in my own way. And humans never appreciate a warning. I've been doing this for ages, and do you know how many people have thanked me? None. Not a single one. All they do is scream and cry and make a big fuss like a child. Nobody ever says, "Oh, thank you, helpful Mothgirl. If it weren't for your helpful warning, I would have been in so much trouble." No, they should ignore the warnings and then act all surprised when things happen. Like, use your brain. If you wake up and you see a moth person, something bad is gonna happen. Duh. Just stay home for the day. Unless the warning is something to do with your house. Then you probably shouldn't stay home for the day. If something bad is going to happen at your house, the best place to be is not inside your house. Does that make sense? I'm just checking because you're a human and I know you guys struggle with basic concepts sometimes. It's okay though. You can't help it. You try your best. It must be terrible to be a human. But at least you have marshmallows to ease your discomfort. Oh, yes, the warning, of course. Tomorrow, noon, your neighborhood. It's all centered around your neighborhood, and you will be plunged into darkness. Literally, you're going to have a power cut. It'll last about 3 hours, and when you complain to your power company, they're not going to do anything about it. Yes, that's the warning. The whole warning. It is a disaster. What if you have ice cream in your freezer? Ruined. Or your phone is on 1% and you want to charge it? You won't be able to. For 3 whole hours. And your laptop battery might not be good enough to last for 3 hours without charge. Just like a human. Never grateful. Now I'm not even sorry about the meteor crashing into your house next. Anyway. Marshmallow?